Inside your bedroom, we stopped counting the days, lost in the rhythm.
Hit me like a ton of bricks. Doesn't matter, weak or strong. Take your time and do your tricks. All I do is sing.
So, I am stressing out a little because I forgot that one of the classes I'm in this semester is shortened, and now I am a little pressed for time to get assignments done. So, the plan is that I am going to push client editing off a day. What I will probably do is just continue with editing 3 chapters a day and then edit 3 on Saturday and just work on the weekend. So, because I really need to get all of this stuff done as soon as I can. So, I am just going to continue to work on this stuff for class until it's finished, and then come back to editing. So if that means I need like an all editing day, I can do that. It's not that big of a deal. I was just trying to pace things out. So I'm having to rationalize a little with myself to remind myself you do have a little more time than you think. So that's helpful. Yeah. Yikes. So we're gonna do the best that we can. All right. So off to home I go, eat a little lunch, regroup, and put some things together. Hey, it has been a hot minute since we have talked. I have not updated you guys because honestly there really hasn't been a lot in writing world that has happened. The last time we talked, I kind of got organized and did some admin stuff. And holy, what were we talking about that day? Basically, it was just a lot of like planning for author stuff moving forward into the new year, goal setting a little bit into 2025. And so I've been doing a lot of stuff like that. Yesterday, I set up a meeting with an accountant. And I keep going back and forth about what I even exactly, like what my expectations and goals are for that. But I do feel like I will come out of it feeling a bit better about bookkeeping stuff, because that stuff just makes me anxious. I'm doing a good job of it, and there's like no financial issue or anything. That kind of stuff just makes me nervous. So I just want to run through things and then get prepped, because this year author stuff has grown enough that I think I am going to hire an accountant, well, this accountant, but I think I'm going to have my taxes done rather than us do them ourselves like we have been in the past. So other than that, not a lot has happened because I have been so busy with finishing a course this week that I am in towards my LPC credentials, that it has taken a lot of my time. So I have done absolutely no writing. I was behind actually on editing for my client. I was behind on that until last night. I did a little bit extra work last night and managed to get caught back up. So now I'm on schedule. So, but also now I am still finishing class stuff, so I don't know that I will get any writing done tonight either, unless I am able to get a lot of stuff done this afternoon for class, get my editing done for my client today, and then that would free up time for writing this evening. But I don't feel like I'm gonna have quite enough time to do that this afternoon. I really feel like it's gonna, sheesh, June, digging away over here. I feel like writing is yet again going to be something that's gonna get put off. But on the plus side, because I am prioritizing doing and getting caught up on client edits daily, it means that I can stick to my schedule and have all of Friday to write. And I think I am going to structure my time a little bit differently on Friday so that I can be a little bit more efficient, and I should get more writing, like a lot more writing done this Friday than I did last Friday. So pros and cons to everything, right? But for now, I just got home. It's a little after 1:20. I'm going to go inside. I'm going to eat lunch, get some stuff finished for class, and then I'll have to head out to go do pre-K pickup and get Finn. So not a ton of time to get a lot done right now, but I'm hoping I can at least get this assignment finished that I've been working on. So we're gonna start there. Hello, it's Thursday. I just got Finn to sleep. Alex was having a kind of a difficult time staying up, and so he actually went out to run an errand to keep awake a little bit longer, which sounds a little crazy, like this random piece of hair in the front of my head. But anyway, I don't actually feel that great. My body just kind of hurts. And I'm not sick. I promise I'm not sick. My body just hurts because it's the time that it hurts this month. If you know, you know. I was supposed to do edits tonight, but I'm just having a really difficult time getting relaxed to focus on stuff. It all kind of hit me at about 11 when I was in a session at the counseling agency. Thankfully, we had a noon staff meeting. So after that, I just went home. So I didn't have to worry about being super focused through like any more sessions or anything. I could just go home, and that's what I did. So I got home, I was supposed to edit, and I just I couldn't focus. I couldn't do much of anything. So I just binge watched the last of the module for the week for Publish and Thrive, and I started to do a little bit of planning. Publish and Thrive is a really great course, by the way. However, every time I sit down and watch it, it makes me pretty dang anxious. I've kind of figured out that I need to be watching it in like small-ish doses because I tend to overthink when I start to watch too much of it, and it's just causes me a lot of anxiety. I wouldn't say it's overwhelming, the information. I just keep getting into a spiral of like what ifs, and I don't know. I just can't digest it all at once. So without feeling stressed about it. So I did that, got a little stressed, and then I went to family dinner, came home, still wasn't feeling super great, and so I just decided I don't think I'm going to be able to edit at all tonight. So that is one night. I am going to have to move to the weekend. We have quite a few plans Saturday, which is exciting. So I think editing is going to become something I do on Sunday, which is I think pretty doable. I spend quite a bit of Sunday just like in between house chores and stuff anyway, and I had been doing quite a bit of Publish and Thrive on those days, just while I was working through stuff around the house. And so I think it's doable to do the 3 edits on Sunday instead of today. And so I am giving myself the day to relax and do a little bit of self-care. I say I'm doing self-care. I am also creating content for social media and trying to batch create and post that stuff tonight. So yeah, not exactly self-care, but honestly creating feels like self-care to me. It gets like anxious energy out of my system in a way that's really beautiful and unique, and helps me work with it. So I am going to continue doing that tonight. Alex is going to come home. He's not going to be out super late, so he'll be home here in, I don't know, like 30. And we are going to probably get back to watching the TV show we started this week, which is The Bear. I've seen so much online about it. Let me know in the comments if you've watched it, if it's on maybe your to-watch list, or what your thoughts are, but we are really enjoying it. I really like the subtle, pretty kind of subtle mental health representation in it. If you've seen it, you'll know what I'm talking about. But it hasn't been directly talked about at all. It's actually been like suppressed. And I think it's pretty true to the way a lot of that tends to manifest, especially for men. So kudos to them. I am looking forward to whatever episode it is where they start to address it, though, because if they don't address it, I fear what might happen to the characters. So, yes, that is what we've been watching. The new season of Only Murders in the Building came out this week. We saw the first episode last night. It is amazing. I love that show. It was super fun last season because the baddie, the guy who ended up doing it, if you've seen it, you know, we actually know him somewhat. Like he comes and visits every now and then because his sister lives here and we're friends with his sister. So that was just really fun because she didn't even know what was going to happen in the season. He kept so tight-lipped about it. And so it was just really, really fun having known him and heard some of his stories about, I think he said something about like he taught Meryl Streep a dance at one point, which was really fun. And so it was just really fun for us to know somebody that was in the TV series. It is an entirely different perspective. I've always wondered what it must feel like for actors to go to the movies, especially the like A-list actors who are like rubbing elbows with all of the other actors. I've always wondered if it changes the way you see movies when you know a good chunk of the people that appear in them. And so it was fascinating to have sort of that kind of experience. But anyway, we were very excited for the season to come out, and it is living up to what every other season has been. So we were very excited. So when Alex gets back, we will probably just return to our TV watching, and I will actually do self-care. So I will transition out of all of my social media content and marketing planning. Speaking of marketing, I tried a different thing today to promote my books. It won't appear until later. I guess I am going to include a clip in this anyway. I'm going to do a free book deal. So I'm going to set my ebook for my ebook for Guardians of the Sixth Gate, the first book in the trilogy. I am going to set it free for 5 days, I think is what it is. Yeah, the 1st through the 5th of September. And I purchased an ad through the Fussy Librarian to help promote it. I've never used that service before, but it's one I've been aware of for quite a while and a lot of other people use. So we will see. I'm doing a bit of experimentation with ads because I would kind of like to get back to that. As much as social media and some of these other free advertising avenues I've been using, as nice as that's been, it is starting to wear on me a little bit, especially now that I am having to shift my focus a tad more towards studying for LPC exams and such. So I'm trying to streamline everything. I want to try to make the most of my time, and I'm having to convince myself a little bit that sometimes you have to, pay in to get out your money's worth. And so I'm trying to be really smart about it, do my research, and test the waters. So hopefully that will work. So if you are somebody who hasn't read Guardians of the Sixth Gate yet, it is my young adult trilogy. It is completely finished. It's only the 3 books. Although there are some Easter eggs from that series in Curse of Wings and Darkness. So if you're super excited about Curse of Wings and Darkness, it'll be even more fun to read it if you've read this series because of those Easter eggs. But Guardians of the Sixth Gate is basically the Vampire Diaries meets Supernatural, and it's inspired by Greek mythology, has a fated maid's romance. It's super fun. And the first book in that series will be on Amazon completely free from September 1st through 5th. So mark your calendar. You'll want to check it out if you have not read that series. I've been rambling for a while, but I have not updated you guys very much this week. It's just been kind of like a blah week. It hasn't been bad. It's just been busier than I anticipated. And I haven't felt super great. So that's pretty much it. I am going to get back to what I'm doing in the meantime while I wait for Alex, and I will update you guys later. I feel a bit better this morning. There is no school today because it is a professional day for teachers. So Alex is at work. I'm home with Finn today. I still don't feel like super great. Also, it is rainy and gloomy today and cool, which is something we've needed in the area I live in a lot. But also, it is just really setting the mood for everything I want to do today, which is write as much as possible. So this morning, I have been working on edits. I did move yesterday, so I will have to do another round of edits probably Sunday because tomorrow's going to be busy. But I only have one more chapter left of edits, and then I'm going to move to writing. Because I'm still like not feeling super great, I don't think I'm gonna go anywhere. I had plans to like go out with Finn, maybe hit the bookstore and do some things, but I don't know. I may see how I feel later today and kind of how the weather is, because I don't know that I really want to get out in it if it's super rainy all day. So we will just have to kind of play it by ear, but I'm hoping to get a lot of writing done because I haven't gotten any writing done all week, and I've been kind of like tense about it. So hopefully I can get a lot of that done here in a second after I finish this last chapter. And yeah, I got to sleep in, which was nice, but I was still up by like 7. Finn just got up a little bit ago, so I had quite a bit of downtime to myself to work on editing this book. So it's been a nice morning so far, and I am manifesting that the rest of the day will be just as great, and then I will get lots of writing done. Good morning and happy Sunday. I just got up. Finn is also up, but he is chilling in bed. I'm gonna go in and make some coffee because I am still kind of tired. I have been really tired the last couple of days. I'm still catching up on sleep. Oh, holy moly. We had a lot of stuff to do yesterday. We went to a birthday party, which was super, super fun. And so I missed this week's live stream for Publish and Thrive. So when we got home, I watched part of it back, but I need to finish watching the other half of it today. So I'm gonna go in and start on, the normal Sunday chores and watch the Publish and Thrive live stream. And then I'll probably start on the next module. Tomorrow, everybody is off from work for Labor Day. So I get an extra day with Alex and Finn just to play at home and finish up stuff. So I'll get another day to work on some things. Today, because tomorrow is Labor Day and everybody is off from work, today we're having an earlier D&D session and a longer one. So we're gonna smoke meat, I think, in the smoker out here. And then I think they're gonna play D&D for, I don't know, a lot of the day. They do this at least like a couple times a year when everybody is off from work for holidays and such. So it'll be fun. My plan is to play with Finn and write during that time. So should be a good day. And yeah, getting a lot done. I promise I will do a better job showing you guys vlog stuff this next week. I did a terrible job this week. All right, so I finished laundry. I have some stuff cleaned up, things planned. Finn is finishing breakfast and I'm going to give him a bath here in a minute. And then I'm gonna get ready because I look a little bit messy. But for now, I think this is where I'm going to end the vlog. I promise that they're not gonna be this like lackluster all the time. It was just a wild, wild week. So I'm hoping next week, because I finish up edits this coming week, I'm really hoping that it'll be a lot of writing content. There will be a whole lot less craziness in my schedule and things will even out and I can show you more writing content because I am really, really hoping that I can get to that. Also, it is now September, so we are 1 month out from the publication of Curse of Wings and Darkness, which is up for pre-order as an ebook if you would like it. The paperback will go live on release day, but I'm super excited. So if you like vampire romances, steamy scenes, this is the book for you. And I am so stoked to release it. So you'll want to check that out. But in the meantime, that's it. This week on Wednesday is the live stream, the first of the month live stream, the Read Books Be Kind live stream, where I prep for the month, do all the fun things. And yeah, join me if you can. It'll be in the afternoon. And yeah, I think that's just about everything coming up that I have to tell you guys about. So that's all. Read books, be kind. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.